Good morning everyone. It is Wednesday the 29th of April and today I just wanted to do a quick video just to explain what we are going to do today. You have got two challenges to do today we would like you to do. Your first challenge is going to be drawing shapes but using measurements, so using your ruler and measuring the shape or measuring the sides of the shape. And your second challenge is a Kahoots that you can do, okay? Doesn't matter what order you're doing them in, but give both a go, alright? So I have got a big post-it note here just to explain what we can do today. I have got a square, a triangle and a rectangle, and I need to draw those shapes with different things either side. So what I need to do is I need to draw a square with equal sides of 11 centimetres. So we know a square, it is a square like this post-it note, big post-it note. This is a square and it has equal sides. Okay, so if a square has equal sides, it's an equal size of 11 centimetres. That means that every single side, it has to be 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Okay, 11 centimetres. Doesn't say millimetres, doesn't say elephants, doesn't say bananas. So 11 centimetres. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I'm doing that. The second one says triangle, and it says two equal sides of 80 millimetres. Now, if we just imagine a triangle, it can look like that. It can look like that. It can look like that. Yeah, lots of different ways. Like that. And what that means, you have to find two sides. So two of the sides has to be 80 millimetres each. Okay, if you'd like to convert that into centimetres to make it easier for you, of course you can. If you remember from yesterday, yeah, it would be yesterday for you, yeah. If you remember yesterday, you could think you're making 80 millimetres 10 times smaller to make it in centimetres. So then you can move 80 along the place value chart and get rid of the placeholder. So hopefully, I wonder if anyone could tell me how many centimetres 80 millimetres would be. If I check my ruler, there'd be 80 little lines. Yeah, well done. It is 8 centimetres, so I can convert that to make it a bit easier for me. And a rectangle as well. And a rectangle looks like this. Two long sides, two small sides, and it says two equal sides of 120 millimetres, so 120, 120, and then two equal sides of 6 centimetres. Now you've got two different measurements there, so what I might need to do is I might need to convert them to make it easier for me to when I measure, because 120 and 6 seem very different, so I need to convert probably millimetres into centimetres to make it easier. So I'm going to make 120 10 times smaller. I'm going to do it here, hundreds, tens and ones. I've got 120. I'm going to move the 1 over to here, the 2 over to there, and I'm going to get rid of the placeholder, so it makes 12. So 120 millimetres would be 12 centimetres. So I've made that a bit easier for myself. Okay, let's get started. Let's do that quickly. Where is my rubber? Oh, tissue, here we go. Okay, so you probably need to do this in your home learning book, just to help you. So today's date is the 29th of the 4th, and our what is we are learning to use measurements for shapes. Okay, I'm not going to underline that, but you can underline that, alright. Okay, so I'm going to label this number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, so number 1 I'm going to do here. It says I need to draw a square, so I know what a square looks like this post-it note. When it's stuck, that'd be good. And equal sides of 11 centimetres. So each side needs to be 11. So that's really hard to make sure it's straight, but I'll give it a go. 11 all the way to 0. Now mine might smudge a bit because it is a whiteboard. 11 to 0. 11 to 0. And then I can join this one up. Oh, perfect. 11 to 0. There you go. There is my square. And now I'm actually going to label each side. This is what I would like you to do as well. 11 centimetres. 11 centimetres. Perfect. Number 2. So I've got equal sides, 11 centimetres, and I've labelled it as well. Done. Triangle. Two equal sides of 80 millimetres. Now I'm going to convert that. I said that was 8 centimetres, so I'm going to make it into centimetres to make it a bit easier for myself. So I need to have 2 equal sides of 80 millimeters, which is 8 centimeters. I'm going to write 8 centimeters here just to remind me. And I'm going to draw a triangle like this, big tall one. Okay, so this side here and this side here are going to be 8. So let's do it. Let's go all the way to the top. 8. All the way to the top. Let's make sure it goes down. Good. And then the bottom one doesn't have to be 8. Let's see how much it is. Now I'm not going to start at 0. I'm going to challenge myself, see if I can figure it out. So I've got from 10 to 15. I know that that's 5. So my bottom one is 5, just because it is. So this side is 8. I've made sure. This side is 8. I'm actually going to convert it because it said 80 millimeters. So I'm going to put 80 millimeters. 80 millimeters, and this one was 5 centimeters, so I'm going to times that by 10 to make my millimeters. 5 times 10 is 50 millimeters. Okay, perfect. Now let's do our rectangle. So I've got 2 equal sides, so 2 sides are 80, and then the other side, that's the third side, doesn't need to be 80. Okay, but it can be, but it doesn't have to be. Number 3, I need to do a rectangle 2 equal sides of 120. So 120 I said was 12 centimeters. So I'm just going to write that here to remind me. 12 centimeters. Now I can't draw the other line yet because I need to go down. So what's the other side's? 6. Okay. So I can go down 6. Across this with the other one, which is also 12. And the other one, let's check, 6, yes. Now I'm going to label that. So this one is 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, and then this one is 120 millimeters, 120 millimeters. I could even write or 12 centimeters, or 12 centimeters, or I'll change that to millimeters, times it by 10, 60, well done. Can't write like that. Perfect. Okay, there is my work done. Once you have done that, well, you don't do these ones, guys. There'll be one on the Google Docs for you to have a look at, or on the slides. I'm not sure where I've put it, but check where you need to do the work. It'll be similar to this, but slightly different numbers, and then do the Kahoot or the other way around. Have a go. Have a lovely Wednesday. All right. Hope to see you soon, guys. We miss you. Keep working hard. Keep staying safe. Bye.